Greetings, everybody. Happy Monday. It is January 12th already. The year is 2026. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone is having a prosperous and productive new year thus far. All right, it's hot topics time, y'all. Okay, there's a whole lot going on social media. So I just wanted to come through really quick with a quick Hot Topics live. Okay. So as you are coming in, please hit the like button. It is a part of your engagement. It's like your admission fee. All right. And it definitely helps. As you're watching, be sure to drop down in the comments, share your thoughts. If you're watching the replay, same rules apply. And if you are new here and you want to be a part of our regular discussion as it pertains to hot topics and all things pop culture, you can start today by hitting that subscribe button and making sure that you have on your bell notification so you don't miss an upload. All right. So without further ado, let's get straight into this thing. All right. First up is our girl, MJB. All right. So Mary J. Blige, she is headed to Vegas. So she has announced her Vegas residency, and the dates are as follows. So she is going to be there from May 1st through the 9th and July 10th through the 18th. This is a good look for the queen of hip hop soul. That's the title, right? Mary J. Blige is an icon. All right. We can't take that away from her whatsoever. This is very deserving. I know tickets are going to sell like hotcakes. Mary J. Blige just recently celebrated her 55th birthday. All right. She recently had a spat. Well, I don't want to say a spat, but a legal issue with her former best friend of 30 something years, 30 plus years, Misa Hilton. Misa Hilton sued her over a business deal, over a rapper, an artist by the name of Vado. When it came time for Misa to present her evidence before the court, she did not have any. All right. And Misa basically said that she chose peace. This is what she is writing all over social media, basically making it seem like she didn't want to go through with it. Mary J. Blige's argument is she didn't go through with the business deal or the management deal because Misa's business or company wasn't legitimate. So Misa feels that Mary J. Blige pretty much cut her out of the management deal because she brought Vado, the rapper, to be signed to Mary J. Blige's label under her management team. Mary J. Blige said your business wasn't legitimate. Now, I find that very interesting. And I know I'm going to get back to Mary in a minute, but I find it interesting that after all these decades of being closely associated with P. Diddy, right? Both these ladies, right? That you wouldn't have your business in order if that's the truth. My question is, can the friendship be repaired? Either way, Mary J. Blige is doing just fine, pun intended. Okay. She is going to be in Vegas. She toured last summer. This past summer, I think she ended her tour and she was doing show after show after show. Mary J. Blige is 55 and fine, still working, looking good, doing her thing. So like I said, she recently celebrated her birthday and she looked amazing. You can check out the photos or the video, I should say, on her Instagram page. So congratulations to Miss MJB in the place to be. You know, it sucks that her and it really sucks that her and Misa their friendship is just no more. I wonder if they can reconcile. I guess we shall see. All right, y'all. Let's see. Moving along. Who do we have up next? Oh, the beautiful Teyana Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, Teyana Taylor won a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress for the movie One Battle After Another. Now, I have never seen this movie. I don't know if I'm going to watch the movie. There were people in the comments who were saying that it was good. Someone said, just watch this last night. It was good. So here are some images from the movie. Okay. I have no idea what the movie's about, but she looked absolutely positively stunning. She did the ugly cry when she went up to collect her award. Okay. She thanked her kids. She said she didn't even write a speech really well because she wasn't really expecting to win. She looked beautiful. She turned around to show the back of her dress to the audience. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever this girl steps out on the red carpet or anywhere else, but specifically the red carpet, she never freaking misses. Never misses. She is such an artist, and she seems to exude so much gratitude, and she appears to be humble. And I do like that. She was on the red carpet before or earlier on in the show, and she was just asked, how who she's wearing, how she feels. She just was so grateful to be in the room, like she said. She said that Julia Roberts, who is someone who is her hero, recognized her, and as she was coming through, told everyone to move out of the way for Miss Teyana Taylor. So that's good that she was in a room full of people that she admired, and she was able to be awarded in front of her peers. She is the epitome of an artist, a creative, musically talented. She is a writer. She's a director, a producer, a stylist, actress, mother. Okay. And she also has done creative directing for many, 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 many famous people. So she has a good reputation in the business. And that's good. Good for her. It just seems like she's living her wildest dreams. And I am happy for her. I'm happy to witness that. But she really has just such a really down to earth spirit. Even if you see her, like, when TMZ be running up on these entertainers and asking them a whole bunch of questions and stuff, and then you have people surrounding them, asking them for pictures and autographs. It's like she appeases everybody. She's signing autographs, she's posing for pictures, she's answering questions from TMZ. And it's lovely. Like, she really is a pro at this show business stuff. She's been in the game for a very long time. She came in the game, she was signed to Pharrell, and she was in the game, and she was like, how old was she? I don't even know how old she was. She was very, very, very young. She was on My Super Sweet 16. Y'all remember that show on MTV? So she's soaked up a lot. She's very professional. Like I said, a lot of people admire her. A lot of people go to her for advice. And last year, she also had surgery on her vocal cords. There was some issue that she was having vocally. So it's good to see that she's, recovering well and doing well. It's beautiful to see. I'm really, really happy for Teyana. So shout out to her. And I wish her nothing but the best. The sky's the limit, baby girl. The sky's the limit. All right. Who do we have up next? Oh, y'all. So there's an internet couple by the names of Christy and Desmond Scott. All right. They're married. They've been married for like 10 years or so. I don't know if you guys are aware of who they are, but Christy is really the personality. Desmond is the one that laughs. He's a celebrity chef, if I'm not mistaken. And they have 2 kids together. And in this video, the caption reads, "We met at 14. We've officially been together longer than we haven't." So that's very interesting. So just a few clips of the videos. She does like the TikTok trends and everything that's trending on social media. She drives her husband crazy. She pulls pranks on him. He has a very unique laugh. Seemingly the picture perfect couple. Okay. Personally, I didn't find Christy she's not my kind of comedy. It's a little bit cheesy, corny, but family friendly. I do like the fact that it is family friendly. She has fun. They have gained a huge following, and she's been doing this for quite some time. All right. So he's the chef in the family. So he cooks. He's a celebrity chef. He has his own social media platform as well. And they have 2 kids. I don't know how old the children are now, but they are young. They're under 10 for sure. So Christy filed for divorce, and the internet was shooketh. Okay. A lot of speculation was circulating. People were accusing Desmond of, before he came out and said anything, because she cited infidelity and basically saying that the marriage it can't be reconciled. So everyone said, oh my gosh, Desmond cheated. People on the internet were accusing Desmond of cheating with a man. People also accused Desmond of having a baby on the way, and it'll come out later, yada, yada. Well, Desmond has spoken out, ladies and gentlemen. And here is what he had to say. So he finally took to social media to give a statement. All right. And I am going to read the statement for you if you already have it. Like to hear it? Here it go. And the statement reads, "I want to begin by apologizing to Christy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding this situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Christy is the mother of my children, and that will always come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, as I have always been. Christy and I faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Toward the end of 2025, I wanted to separate, and I had conversations with Christy regarding this. During this period, I made choices that I am not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions. I shared this with her directly and personally. So she ain't had to find out on social media. Social media, like most people do. Good for you, Desmond, if this is true. I shared this with her directly and personally, and ultimately we decided to divorce. I asked for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years. I'm grateful for that support and will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you'll continue that journey with me. In other words, the social media following that they built together, he has his own separate social media platform that he's been, building over the years. And he basically doesn't want to lose your support, y'all. Some people can be nasty. A lot of people have connections to these entertainers that we oftentimes see on a regular basis on social media. And this is equivalent to these social media couples are equivalent to like our favorite soap opera characters, or our characters on a TV show like Saved by the Bell. We were so invested in Zach and Kelly, so it's like those type of shows are no more, due to the emergence of social media, TikTok and things like that, social media platforms gaining popularity, and also reality TV has taken over. So that wipes out like the scripted television. So this is, people being hurt or, oh man, I really love this couple. It's just like it's no different. It's equivalent to, like I said, the soap opera character that we love, or the character on that favorite scripted show that we love, like Jamie Foxx and Fancy, So it can get a little weird because people think that they know these people because they watch them so often. So they develop this connection to people that they see on social media. And a lot of it is acting. I'm not saying that they were faking it, but a lot of things on social media, it's enhanced to get clicks and views. They have sponsors, they have, they partner with people and things like that. So they have to get all these clicks and views. So what a lot of people think was picture perfect, you obviously see it was not, right? I do find it interesting that he pointed out that they were experiencing some challenges toward the end of 2025, and he stated that he wanted to separate, and he had conversations with Christy regarding this. So it just sounds like maybe she didn't want to separate and they decided to stick it out, maybe go to counseling and fight for their marriage. Nothing wrong with that. Is this 100% true? We don't know. This seems very well put together. There are rumors circulating that Chrissy was actually the one that cheated. I'm not saying that. That's what the streets are saying. But we will never know. They have a lot of business ties. They recently bought a house together. They've been together since they were 14. I don't even know how old they are now. They may be in their early 30s or so. And they have 2 children together. So there's a lot that has to go into separating all of this. Their lives are going to be completely separate. I do respect the fact that he made it very clear that he continues to remain an active, loving parent to his children, as he's always been. And to me, at this point, that's the most important thing. Are you going to stray away from your kids? Is it going to be, it's already going to be rough if they indeed go through with the divorce. Filing is one thing, as we see with Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B filed for divorce multiple times, okay? She's still married to Offset, got a boyfriend and a baby. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. So, maybe they'll reconcile. Maybe it won't go as far as them actually getting divorced. They could be doing this for clicks and views and attention, to build up his channel and to build up her channel by herself without Desmond. You never know, okay? Listen, anything is possible when it comes to people and social media. A lot of these people got the game on lock. They know how to fleece the people. They know how to get the people talking, engaged. This is just like blew up social media. So yeah, and a lot of people have a lot to say. So let's get into these comments. The way Chrissy is about to upgrade is going to, I guess they meant, be insane. Someone said, was he doing the bending? See, a lot of people think that Desmond was gay. That's crazy. Was it with a man or a woman? Dang, man, is Christy okay? My heart goes out to her. That's more than just her husband. That was her lifelong best friend. Yeah. I like I said, this is true, and they are actually going to be getting divorced, and they're completely separated. And I just hope that they remain amicable for the children, because it's already going to be hard on the kids. They're not going to understand what's going on. Where's daddy? Where's mommy? Drop offs here, pickups there. That's a lot for them. That is a lot. Someone said, I pray for restoration in this home. Lord, bring repentance, forgiveness, and reconciliation to this union. I respect that. I absolutely respect that. This man really said, but please keep supporting, even though you broke your family apart. Good day, sir. See, this is why I don't jump to just automatically believe whatever is put out. We don't know what happened. We truly and honestly don't know what happened. They both could have cheated on each other. And because their brand is synonymous with, wholesome, clean, squeaky clean, it could have been like, yeah, well, I'll take the hit. It is what it is. I'll make it seem like I'm the one that cheated. You absolutely positively never freaking know. But I wish them all the best. I think that they will be okay. And just pray for the children. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. Okay, this is a quick 1-2-1-2. Be sure to drop down in the comments. Be sure to share your thoughts. Don't forget to like the video. Okay. Again, like I said, you still have time to pay your admission fee by liking the video. All right, I'm signing off. All right, I'm trying to bust through this algorithm. If you were on the live with me earlier, there was a whole bunch of technical shenanigans that was going on. So some of you may already have heard my commentary on Desmond and Christy. If not, this is your first time, let me know what you think. Okay, yeah, I'm signing off. I love you for watching, and I will talk to you later.